Oh shoot, I need to get a copy of that. Happy 2021, BookTube. There is no better way to start off the year than with some resolutions that normally I make and then never keep. Number one, I want to read 75 books this year. That is my goal. I sure hope it's attainable. This is my first year in a very long time where I will be reading.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
This is my first year in a very long time where I will not only be reading for fun, but kind of pushing myself to read and tracking my reading. Last November and last December, I read like 15 books. So with the 75 book goal, that sets out to be about 6.25 books a month. I think it's gonna be attainable, but that's my goal. It's about I'm filming this about halfway through January, and I've already read 3 books, and I'm in the middle of 4 because
I'm an indecisive bitch.
So I think 75 will be attainable this year. My second bookish reading goal is there are 3 series that I want to finish this year. 2 of them I will be starting and finishing, and 1 of them I will be continuing. So the first series that I want to finish this year is the Percy Jackson and the Olympians series. I have my lovely box set right here, just waiting to be opened and read. I adore the Percy Jackson series. It's been one of my favorites, but I haven't read it for years. And I really want to tackle the rest of the Riordan verse and all of the imprints that are coming out of Rick Riordan's publishing. I'm so excited, but I kind of want to read them in order of chronological release. I just kind of want to read them in order. So I want to get through as many as I can this year, but I'm going to be starting with the Percy Jackson series. And then after that comes the Heroes of Olympus series, which are over here behind Professor X and Magneto. There are 5 books in the Percy Jackson series and then 5 books in the Heroes of Olympus series. And the last series that I do want to finish this year is A Series of Unfortunate Events. These are 13 middle grade books by Lemony Snicket. You've probably heard of them. You may have seen the movie, you may have seen the TV show. I never read them as a kid because they weren't my speed. And I just kind of stumbled across the first audiobook in my Libby app, and it was narrated by Tim Curry in a full cast. So I was like, I'll give this a shot, why not? And I really enjoyed it. And I finished the second audiobook as well last year, so I have 11 more to go. And I am a little disappointed because Tim Curry is just a phenomenal narrator and a phenomenal man. And I've noticed that the next 3 books in the series are not narrated by him, but afterwards they switch back to him. I think he had a commitment while they were filming. I believe I read that. Or recording. So it's not gonna be the same. I'm gonna push through it. I know it's gonna be okay. They're narrated actually by the author, so author narrations tend to be pretty good because they know what point they're trying to get across, but it's not gonna be the same. But I am gonna finish that series this year as well. Resolution number 3 is to start to
this film, but I also, I mean, when I've seen the film now twice.
To start, not to finish, to start 2 specific series that I literally didn't know existed until I came to BookTube, and then I've heard like nothing but praise and awe and excitement about these series. So I'm interested to try them. So these are going to be the Wheel of Time series and the Cosmere series, the everything. These are very massive books, and they are high fantasy books, which is so far out of my wheelhouse. The first time the Wheel of Time series really stuck in my head was with a video made by Chase at Fantasy Talk, literally called I Want You to Read the Wheel of Time, or Why You Should Read the Wheel of Time. And I watched it and I was like, this is kind of cool. I'm interested. And it's an Amazon show. I'm interested even more. And so I was interested, but then my dear Rachel at Shipwrecked Library just recently uploaded her kind of reading vlog. It wasn't really a reading vlog. It was kind of like a summary, kind of her thoughts as a newbie, having just finished the first book in the Wheel of Time series, how she felt. And I really enjoyed her video, and that was kind of the kick to be like, okay, I'm gonna start this year. I'm going to start this year. So thank you, Chase. Thank you, Rachel. And as far as the Cosmere series, so many people have been talking about it, but I think the one for me that really pushed me over was Katie at Brightness Katie Reads. She has quite a few books about this. She also has a reading order book, a book reading order video, which was very helpful because at least the Wheel of Time, they're sequential, and Cosmere just seems to have a whole lot of moving pieces. So thank you, Katie, for boiling that down for me. Is my clock really loud? Number 4, this actually just happened today, which was very exciting. I've never done a buddy read before because the thought is so exciting, but also so terrifying because I'm terrified of having a reading accountability partner and then letting them down. But I am going to buddy read the entire Alice Oseman-verse? My God, I'm so sorry. Is it Osman or Osman? I'm gonna read all of those books with Katie at Katie Can't Read. I am so excited. This literally just happened today. But she had planned on reading them all this year again. And I was like, can I read them with you? Because I've never read them before. So that's going to be happening at some point in time. I'm really excited because these books I know have meant so much to so many people, especially those who are on the asexuality and or the aromantic spectrum. And that is just so exciting. I'm excited to definitely try these books out. I can't wait to read them. The only one I have so far is Radio Silence, which was a gift from, again, Rachel at Shipwreck Library. Thank you so much. And so I'm going to be tracking down the rest of those books because these are books that I think I'm definitely going to want to keep. So I'm going to be trying to find physical copies. Number 5 is a year-long reading challenge that I will be taking place in that I'm very excited. This is the Avengers Reading Challenge, which I will link below. Basically, there are different waves of Avengers superheroes that are released. Each character has their own board of prompts that kind of correspond to them and their story. And when you fulfill a character's board, you recruit them to your team, and then the goal is to have as many of them as possible because you can use them in further boss battles. I gotta figure out who I'm gonna do first because it will make my journey a lot easier if I do figure it out. But I am very, very excited for that one as well because my dear fiance Kyle, who does not read, he has actually agreed to do the Hulk board with me. So I'm gonna make a TBR for him and I'm gonna be making a TBR for myself. He said, quote,
I've probably read 8 books over the last 5 years.
So he's very excited and I can't wait to make him read. And also, I was rubbing my hands because I thought I was going to have something to add there and it was supposed to look like a little maniacal, and then nothing came out of my mouth. Number 6, I want to participate in a book club. So many people have such cool book clubs that I see on Twitter and I follow, and I see the books that they're reading and I'm like, dang, I really want to read that book and you guys are going to be reading it in this month and I'm going to read it with you, and then I don't. So I want to participate in a book club. There's a lot that are already going on this year that I'm really interested in, and I'm not going to commit myself to anything just yet. Also not committing myself to reading everything that the book club has to offer just because some of you guys are so on top of your game and I am not. Number 7, I want to make a bookish playlist. This is my 3rd time mentioning Katie at Katie Can't Read in this video, but I did take the idea from her. So basically for every book that she reads, she is making a playlist on Spotify with a song that corresponds to the book for some reason. Whether it makes you feel like the book or something that the character would like, right? And she also has a Google Doc kind of saying, okay, here's the book, here's the song, and here's why I feel like it connects. And I just thought that was the coolest idea. It'll be a little more impressive as I read more books because right now it's like a 6-minute playlist, but my goal is to have a song for every single book that I read this year. My next resolution is to do a bookish bullet journal. I have this bad boy. I'm still working on the spreads because I ordered a whole lot of stickers online and they haven't arrived yet. So I'm not gonna show you, I did like this one. This one's kind of nice, right? That's kind of fun. I've never done this before. This is fun. I was watching Rachel Shipwreck Library's video, which has like 16,000 views. Congratulations. And I was very inspired. And then I also watched Katie at Katie Can't Read's video. I was also very inspired as well. So, okay, I'll show you this one. Feel free to roast me in the comments. But this is my Frozen 2 January themed spread. I adore the movie Frozen 2 with all of my heart. It's a very special and important movie to me for a lot of reasons. And I also found these stickers for $2 at Walmart, and it kind of went ham on the spread. So this is the only part that's kind of even close to being done right now. But I want to take you guys through a full kind of overview once I do have it done and ready. But this is going to be my kind of physical track list to keep on track of what I'm reading this year. Next, in terms of an upload schedule, I told you at the beginning that in no way, shape, or form was I going to be consistent, but I do want to try and upload at least twice a month. I think I can commit to that, I think. Finally, my last bookish resolution of the year, I want to have, before 2021 ends, I would like to host some kind of live show. I think that is just like the ultimate, here are my friends, and I have real people and real friends, and this is so exciting, and we like to talk about books. And the thought also scares me and totally terrifies me beyond what words can express, which is why I want to make myself do it this year, because abject fear is the best teacher. So I don't know when it's gonna be. I don't know what it's gonna be about. I don't know what it's gonna entail, but it's gonna happen. Happy Year of the Ox, my friends. May 2021 bring you all that you are wishing for and more. I am so excited to see what the year brings for each and every one of you, and I'm so excited to get to talk to you and celebrate with you and become better and better friends with you guys as the year goes on. So until then, I will be here in the Lo-Fi Book Cafe.